Okay, here we go. This is part 2 of chapter 8, or I'm sorry, chapter 2, lesson 8. Welcome to the life of Mrs. Horner. Here we go. We are going to use the percent proportion. Again, we're working with part and whole. Okay, so as we're working through this, remember that your top number in a fraction is the part. The bottom number is your whole. So for example, if we have a percent means out of 100, therefore it's always going to be 100. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. It says 15 is 30% of what number? So 15 is something over 30%. Well, we know that percent means out of 100, so we set it up just like this. Again, guys, this is where we can do equivalent fractions and or we can do a ratio table. 15, 30 over 100. How do I get from 30 to 15? I'm going to divide by 2, and when I divide each of those by 2, I get 50. Okay, 15 50ths is the exact same as 30 hundredths. Again, you can write it as an equivalent fraction, or you can use a ratio table. Okay, either one is going to get you the exact same answer. So take a look here. It says 225 is 75% of what number? Okay, well, let's think. What do we know? 75%. Percent means out of 100. That's going to go there. 225 is going to go here. So if we were to set this up in a ratio table, here we go. 75 out of 100 and 225. Now, how do I get from 75 to 225? I'm going to multiply by 3. If I multiply the top by 3, by golly, I got to multiply that bottom by 3, which is going to give me 300. So that's going to give me 300. Okay, super easy when you set it up as a ratio table. Okay, super, super easy. All right, let's take a look at some of these. We're going to go ahead and do, let's see if I got some room. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Oop, maybe a little too far. Okay, 75 is 15% of what number? So I'm going to make a ratio table. Here we go. And I'm going to do my part and my whole, which I can do as well. Okay, I have 15%, which percent means out of 100. I have 75 because that is my whole number. Or I'm sorry, that's my part because it is the 15%. So how do I get from 15 to 75? I'm going to multiply by 5, which means I have to multiply the bottom by 5, which gives me 500. So my first answer is 500. Okay, the next one, let's do our part and our whole ratio table. See how easy this is when we do the part and whole ratio table? Okay, 9 is some number, okay, out of something, out of what number we don't know, but we know it's 36%. Percent means out of 100. So how do I get from 36 to 9? By multiplying or dividing? Well, obviously by dividing by 4. If I divide by 4 on the top, I have to divide by 4 on the bottom. So therefore, 100 divided by 4 is 25. So my answer here is 25. Okay? The next one is right here, my part and my whole. I'm going to split it in half. 7 is 70%. Now, because it's the same parts, they're not the whole number. 7 is 70% of what number? Well, we know it's out of 100. So how do I get from here to here? Well, that's easy. I know that I'm going to divide by 10 because 70 divided by 10 is 7. So 100 divided by 10 is 10. So my answer is 10. And the last one, I'm just going to kind of write right over this so that our answer fits right on in there. My part and my whole, and I'm going to split it in half. 7 is 35% of what number? So 7 is my part, 35% is my part, but I know percent means out of 100. So how do I go from 35 to 7? Well, I divide by 5. And if I divide 100 by 5, that gives me 20. So therefore my answer is 20. Okay, Let's jump over and do some practice problems. Let's see if I can, there we go. It's always different. It's a little different. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump over to these problems right here, these guided practice problems. And we're not going to do the number line. We're going to do a ratio table, so you can just write on over it. Okay, you can just write on over it, just like I did. And I might just put a couple just in case. So I have my part and my whole, and I have, oh, turn my page here. There we go. And I have 40 is 20% of what number? So we can do 20% here. The whole of percent is 100. And then I can do, well, 40 right here because I don't need another space. I don't have to scale back to scale forward on this one. So here, how do I get from 40 to 20? I multiply by 2. If I multiply the bottom by 2, I need to multiply, or if I multiply the top by 2, I have to multiply the bottom by 2. So 100 times 2 is 200. Therefore, my answer is 200. Right here, same thing. Here we go. We're going to make a part and a whole, and I'm just going to put 3 there just in case if I need it. I don't know. Never know. 90 is 25% of what number? So let's start with the percent. Doesn't matter. You can do it either way. We know percent means out of 100, but I'm trying to get to 90. Ooh, can I get from 90, or can I get from 25 to 90 with not scaling back? No, I need to scale back. So I'm going to go ahead and divide each of these by 25, and I'm left with 1. If I divide 100 by 25, I get 4. Now, how do I go from 1 to 90? Well, that's easy. I multiply by 90. What happens when I take 4 times 90? I get 360. Therefore, my answer is 360. Okay, let's do 3. Here we go. We're going to do a part and a whole, and we're working on our percent portions. So 120 is 30% of what number? Now we know percent means out of 100. So when I go back, when I go from here to here, I know that I am multiplying by 4. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this a little bit, there we go. I was trying to make it bigger, it wasn't working. Which means I'm going to multiply the bottom number by 4, which gives me 400. Okay, and the last one that we're going to do today is right here. So I'm going to do my part and my whole. I have 60 is 15% of what number? Percent means out of 100. So how do I go from 15 to 60? Well, I multiply by 4. And I'm going to multiply by 4 here, which gives me 400. Look at that. They both are 400. Who knew? All right, so there are some of your example problems. Use the ratio table to help you out. You're familiar with it. You already know how to do it. And you guys have got it. So keep working hard.